Airline.
The Clippers can do whatever the hell they want, but I'm not going to trust them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
All right, boys. So there are so many players balling out this year. You know, you got like, what was his name? Malcolm Brogdon, who was on the. Okay, no, I'm gonna be serious.
NizeDat.
Yo, Perry, I'm out to
I
get
understand.
you. No, but there's a lot of players that are actually balling out today. And some people are saying certain players are snubs. Perry, for you, who are your all-star snubs in the East and the West? One player from each conference and why? But try to replace them. I don't want to just hear about your snub. I need you to replace them so we can get a concrete idea of who you think shouldn't be there.
Okay. So I want to preface this by giving my definition for an all-star. I look at the all-star game for entertainment purposes only. The NBA, the games, I look at for the way the game is played on a strategic level. But the all-star game, I want to see the best of the best duke it out. But the best of the best more offensively than defense. I don't care if the defensive player of the year is in the all-star game. Like, bro, I would never watch 10 of the best defenders play a game of basketball. I would rather watch grass die. So, my snubs, I want to say in the Eastern Conference, bam! Adebayo. I think he's a snub. This man made the leap in his career. He's hooping. He gave my Nets 40. He's doing what he needs to do. Elite player. He's consistently improving, but he's just not showing that love. Why not? You know what the Black Eyed Peas said? Where is the love? Because I clearly can't see it. I don't understand it. Allow my boy, Nice the hate. Now, Western Conference, I have two, but I won't make it too long. I have
Gotta get nice and comfortable, for this one.
Mans are way too comfy. I have D-Book and I have Mike Conley. Devin Booker.
Yes, I'm happy you said Mike Conley. I'm so happy you said Mike Conley.
Bro, come on. You know real recognize real. Give me a number through the
Come on,
screen.
bro.
Boom.
Come on, bro.
Come on. Real recognize real.
Yo, wait, hold on. Let's just take in that Mukhtar and Perry are finally getting along. Let's see.
Do you know why? The reason we weren't getting along is because your hair wasn't cut before. Now that your hair is cut, there's harmony in the group.
Why do you come at me? I give you a compliment.
I gotta say, you look like a young Wesley Snipes. No cap, you look like a
bro. That's what I'm trying to say, fam. Like we're out here giving you the compliment. Before you were looking like.
Don't even. Yo, what's your point?
You were looking like Wesley Pistol.
No, don't dap me, yo. Don't dap, yo. You guys can't disrespect me like that.
But Mike Conley and Devin Booker, Perry.
Yeah, so, exactly.
Tell me about it,
bro. Of the All-Star snubs, one of these people are in a Drake song. When you hear Drake say the lyrics, "Wet like I'm Book," can you call cap on that lyric, on the truth or the validity of that lyric?
Never.
No, you can't. If someone says "Wet like I'm Book," I already know they're referring to Devin Booker, who gave us 70 points. I have never seen a player disrespected to this extent, and his team is fourth in the Western Conference. That is my first one. Mike Conley, his team is first. They chose Rudy Gobert. Rudy is a movie of a boy who tried. That is what Rudy is. The most common Rudy is the skinny white boy on Notre Dame who almost made the team and we clapped for him. We saw no. Bro. Moving on.
Yo, Mukhtar, who are your all-star snubs?
Well, in the East, I'm gonna go with Tobias Harris. I think Tobias Harris has been balling out this year. He's been the Sixers' go-to guy when it comes to clutch times, and he's been producing. They have the best record in the East. He's giving me 20 a game, 7.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, shooting over 51%, 41% from three, and he's played all 30 games. And I don't know, like JLo said, I heard JLo say this like last week. Like, I don't know what the affinity is with Ben Simmons in the NBA, but like, I don't get it. But Tobias Harris deserves to be in the All-Star game. He's really been the glue guy for the Sixers because they haven't really like as much as as much as Joel Embiid is a really great player, you can't really create a shot like a wing can or a guard can to close games. So you need that kind of player. And Tobias Harris has been that player for
You
them.
didn't
So
see
I
a
put
step
him in
back the
there.
other day, fam?
Oh, that was tough.
You didn't see a
That was
step back
tough, bro. That was tough. But then he tried to do it for a game and he missed. So that's right there.
Well, come on. A broken
I know,
clock is
but
heard
like
twice a day, you know, like he's not supposed to make that shot like that.
exactly.
Bro, he's 7 feet, but that looked like a moonwalk.
He has the Hakeem Olajuwon footwork.
Oh, he
Anyways,
really does.
moving to the West, I'm gonna take DeMar. Well, yeah. So I take out Ben Simmons for Tobias Harris for just clubs, and for the West, I'm gonna say DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan been flying under the radar all year. He's giving me 20 a game, 7 assists, 4.8 rebounds, shooting 49% from the field, and really the most like impressive stat for me because DeRozan, I've seen a lot of basketball from DeMar. He's really been a score first kind of player, and now you can really see like the development in his career where he's becoming a more facilitator and really picking and choosing when he shoots. This year he's averaging a career since he hasn't shot the ball this many times since like his third year in the league. He's shooting 13.6 attempts a game and still giving me 20 points per game, which is really impressive to me. He's fifth in the West. He's 16-12. They're the only team above 500 without an All-Star, which is bonkers to me. And yeah, I really believe DeMar deserved it. And I would replace the NBA coach for some reason voted Chris Paul in the All-Star game over Devin Booker. So I would keep Devin Booker in that spot, and then AD's out, so I would put DeMar DeRozan in there.
Mukhtar, I want to say before I dedicate and devote the rest of this episode to bothering you, we were wrong about DeMar DeRozan. Like the times I told you to shut up and that you're a DeMar DeRozan fan, I have to actually say you were onto something. Good for you, big dog. You got us. No, you got us.
Wait, hold on. I want to see if we can get the same thing from Jalen.
I watched DeMar DeRozan play basketball in Toronto. I'm good, thanks though.
You see, that's called hatred. You know,
it's okay if you fast back. If you guys fast back to when I was talking, you see his head nodding. So
I know. I seen that.
That's all that matters.
Bro,
I'm not denying he's not having a good season. I'm not denying he's not having a good season. But
that's all you need. That's all we needed to say. You know, like
Mukhtar
was right. Mukhtar was right. We gotta give it to him.
Yo, Jalen, who are your All-Star snubs, brother?
Okay, this is gonna be controversial. I got two from the East that I think should be All-Stars this year, and I got one from the West. So I'm gonna go with the East first. I'm gonna remove Nikola Vucevic and Ben Simmons, just because Nikola Vucevic hooping isn't new to me. Not only is he hooping, but his team is 14th in the East. So I'm gonna remove Nikola Vucevic. My first input would be Russell Westbrook. I think it's criminal that Ben Simmons is averaging 13, 8, and 8 and made an All-Star team when Russell Westbrook is averaging 19, 9, and 9. How does that make it make sense? Please.
Number one seed.
Please. Because of Ben Simmons? Miss me. Secondly, I'm going to put in Jeremy Grant. Now, I know I just flamed Nikola Vucevic for being in the 14th seed and Jeremy Grant's 15th seed, but it's Black History Month. So I'm gonna go with Jeremy Grant. I think the leap he's made from Denver to now, I can't get over. I've been a big Jeremy Grant fan since Syracuse, but the leap he's made, I never saw this coming. He's averaging 23, 2, and 5, 36% from the 3, 88.9% from the cherry stripe, 1.1 blocks a game. Like, dude is flat out hoping.
Yo, he's my most improved player.
I think he's the most improved player. In the West, it's a no-brainer for me. The fact that I feel the same way about Chris Paul that I do about Ben Simmons. I don't understand the infatuation in terms of I don't understand the infatuation with Chris Paul. The same way I don't understand the infatuation with Ben Simmons. Um, how you have Chris Paul over Devin Booker is absolutely shocking to me. It
Criminal.
makes no sense. There's no logic to it. So the one person who should be in there on the west side is Devin Booker. But I also don't think Zion should be in there.
Losing
I
too much.
wouldn't mind. I wouldn't see for me Zion Williamson. Like, what effect does he have on his team?
He shakes the rim for them,
Thanks. So he breaks rims. So he costs his team money. Nice.
and he shoots 60 something percent from the field from
Which
around
is
the
great.
basket.
Which is great, but like the comparisons were LeBron,
Everybody's getting compared to LeBron.
which is fair. But the
Dunk a
comparisons
Fisher Price net, and you'll get one too.
the comparisons for Zion were LeBron. You know what I mean? And when LeBron first came to the league, the effect that he had on the Pelicans, on the Cavs, and I compare it to the effect that Zion has on the Pelicans, they're just like the difference is astronomical.
Night and
So
day.
for me, yeah,
I
don't
feel
see
you,
it.
and I agree with you 100%, but I just don't feel like it's a fair statement because everybody's getting compared to LeBron and Deshaun
Mhm.
Stevenson from Switzerland.
They didn't need to
who
know
got,
this was Switzerland, bro.
yeah,
They didn't
we
need to
did.
know that.
who got drafted on a Thursday. He he was compared to Michael Jordan.
Yeah. I
Okay,
remember
so at that point, I just feel like everybody's getting compared. Like even Ben Simmons was compared to LeBron.
Yo,
Yeah.
Perry, I just
Mm.
gotta ask you to clean up something. Can you just give us your swaps? I think
So on the west side, I had Gobert being switched out.
Mhm.
Not because I don't think he deserves to be an all-star, but because like just from a fan's perspective, he could have a million blocks in the all-star game. I don't think I'd really care. You know, like I need to see something entertaining. Like I need to see, back-to-back threes. Like I need to see the game go to 175. Like I don't want the game to be 20-20 because we had 20 of the best defensive players in the game. It's just to me it's pointless. Like why am I going to have someone take a charge in an all-star game? And on the east side, I guess Ben Simmons for that same reason. Like I would never want to watch Ben Simmons do like a hezzy pull-up. Like watching an all-star game, I want to watch just like offensive prowess. Like I want to see like the Carmelos pull up from 40, boom, to bring the game into overtime. Like I want to see it competitive, but on an offensive stance. Like I don't really care for defense until the last 2 minutes. And if we got the Ben Simmons and Rudy Gobert, great players, phenomenal. I think they'll potential Hall of Famers, but to watch them play just for the last 2 minutes so it can be a competitive game, like, is a waste of time, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, this is not the year that I think an all-star game should be happening. I mean, I think the guys should just get a break. I know a lot of the stars are taking it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna try and enjoy it, but like I agree with like a lot of your snubs. And I honestly don't understand how Booker wasn't named. I think that's the biggest one. Like the man has been doing this in the league, and LeBron even tweeted it. He was like, he's the most disrespected player, and next comes Dame.
Dame first, then Booker. Booker just started winning.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, exactly. A quick yes or no question. I saw this before we move on. Should Luka Doncic be starting over Dame? Yes or no?
Yes.
Perry?
Yeah, like I don't think it's egregious. Like I'm not saying he should. I'm on the fence, like Mr. Feeney.
Yeah.
I'm on the same page as Perry.
Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted to know because I saw a lot of things of people saying that like Lillard should start, but like Luka is balling. So at the end of the day, they're both all stars. So why does it matter?